Welcome to the Nerd Enthusiast Gaming Podcast, where today we will be discussing collectors versus investors and our thoughts on the two. With me, as always, is Wes. Wes, how are you?
Hey, my friend, what's going on?
Not much, man. Just enjoying a beautiful day in Southern California.
Yeah, I hate you. It's going to snow here this weekend.
It was probably like 70 today. This is my time that you can pick on me, and then when the summer comes, I'm gonna be the one in tears. So before we kick things off, we just want to do a quick bit of housekeeping. Please remember to follow us at Nerd Enthusiast over on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the socials. You guys can follow us there. Check out our other shows. We got a poker show. We cover music, movies, all sorts of stuff. You can check out our blog. It's on the nerdenthusiast.com. We cover extra stuff on there that our shows don't cover, like sneakers. We're going to be getting into toys soon, which is exciting. Definitely, if you can, please support us on Patreon. It really does help us out. It provides a direct source of income to our shows so we can keep this train rolling for you guys. If you cannot or do not want to support us on Patreon, fair enough. We understand. However, you can still help us out by doing stuff that's free, like giving us a 5-star review on podcast services like Apple or Spotify, or giving us a thumbs up or subscribing on YouTube. All those things would definitely help us out. Now, before we hop into the show, we just want to go through our Patreon poll topic. Give a quick shout out to Bernardo for your support over there. Thank you, Bernardo, for supporting us on Patreon.
Yes, thank you, Bernardo. It is deeply appreciated.
Hell yes. Now, this poll topic question was voted on by our patrons. The question is, we recommend a video game related piece of media. So it's not really a question. It's like we're recommending something to you guys. Mm-hmm. Examples can include books, movies, documentaries, etc. Wes, what do you want to recommend?
So I would recommend, I just watched it. It's called Console Wars.
Nice.
On Paramount Plus. It's a 2.5-hour documentary on the Nintendo versus Sega battle of the 80s and 90s.
That's awesome. I know there's a book called Console War also. Do you know if it's based off of that, or you're not sure?
I think it's based off it because it talks about, Tom Kalinske, how they Sega snatched him up, and
good old Tom Kalinske.
It was really good. It was interesting. And then if I have to pick a runner-up, and everybody's probably seen it by now, Ready Player One.
Oh yeah, that's
so many video game references, man. It felt like the whole movie was just one long fan service.
Let me ask you this, because right here are both books. There's Ready Player One and now there's Ready Player Two. Have you read the books at all?
I have not read the books.
Okay, I haven't gotten to the second one yet. I've been extremely busy, but I have read the first book. It makes the movie look terrible, Wes. Terrible. Really? That book is phenomenal. So much better than the film. The film was fine. It was okay. But that book is something special. You should definitely read the book.
Okay. Does it reference video game characters?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just there's stuff they cut out, like that wasn't in the film. Like, I don't know. I got a lot more out of the book than the movie.
But it was cool just seeing on the screen, trying to pick out all the little characters and all the references and all the Easter eggs. And that was enjoyable for me in the film. Like everybody, the Battletoads, you see them running across the battlefield at one point. I mean,
they had licenses to everything. Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, all those references and a whole bunch more in the book as well.
Okay. What would you pick?
I mean, so Ready Player One, like I just mentioned, there's your first endorsement, is the book. Read the book. It's great. Secondly, if you want something to watch, there's a series on YouTube that is called The Video Game Years. It's about 10 years old now. It was made by Pat Contry and some other people. He didn't make a lot of money on this. He probably lost money on it, to be honest, but it basically covers the 80s, and like a bunch of people are asking him, please do one in the 90s and like the 2000s and stuff. And I'm sure it was a ton of work and it wasn't easy to make. And that's probably why he hasn't done another one yet. But I think there's 10 episodes. I think it's like, 1980 to 1989. And it covers, they have popular pinball and arcade machines that were out at that time. And, notable games from that period of time. So I think it's a good watch. And I think each episode's around 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
So that's what I
check that
read.
out myself.
It's free on YouTube.
Cool.
With ads, I think. I'd imagine he's getting paid from the ads, I'm sure.